Hello, Soul.net Elementary friends. I'm coming to you today. It is Wednesday, April the 1st in the year 2020. And I'm going to be using some Hawaiian with you today. So I'm going to say aloha, aloha, and good morning. The cool thing about hello and goodbye in Hawaiian, I don't know if you know this already, but they use the same word interchangeably. It can mean hello and it can mean goodbye. So, you have to pay attention to if somebody's coming up to you or if, somebody leaving, because they're going to use aloha, and you have to use the context in your clues to figure out which one they mean. All right, so let's talk about the weather today. It's a little bit cloudier. I've heard that there could be a slight chance of snow this morning, so very much in spring, right? We never know. Is it going to be a sunshiny day where things are melting off, or is it going to get a little cooler again and have some snow? The good news is the high is about 37, low is 26, so definitely warming up. So we'll see if it snows or not. Because it's April 1st, our holiday today is April Fool's Day. I'm sure you guys already knew that. The origin of April Fool's Day is kind of unknown. There's a lot of theories as to how this holiday and this prankster day came to be. One of the interesting stories I read about is that back kind of in the late 1500s, the calendar that people used changed, and before, April 1st was viewed as the new year. And when they made the change to the Julian calendar, which is what we still use today, January 1st became the beginning of the new year. And so if anybody ran across someone who was still celebrating April 1st as the new year, they kind of made fun of them and called them an April Fool. And so that's one of the stories of where they think April Fool's Day came from. I thought that was an interesting story, so I thought I would share it with you. But the other thing I want you to know about today, April 1st, is it's Mrs. Pratt's birthday. So if you get a chance to send her an email, or maybe even record a cute little happy birthday video and email that to her, I'm sure that she would love that, because I know that she's missing all of you, and I'm sure you guys are missing her too. So, along with our, April Fool's Day theme, our word of today, and you might have already heard this word, is prankster. Prankster. So, I think you guys know what a prankster is. It's somebody who really loves playing pranks or practical jokes, or, just silly little things on people. I know, what April Fool's thing that people do is they'll get a carton of milk and drop some food coloring in it and shake it up before anybody knows. And then when they pour the milk on their cereal, that might be green or blue or red. So a prankster is somebody who likes to play pranks or jokes on people. And that goes along with our April Fool's Day today. And then the other thing I wanted to tell you about today is the brain teaser that we're going to use on Wednesdays. They are called ditloids, which is a funny word in itself. So I'm going to show you what a ditloid is, and I'm going to do an example for you. Okay, so here you go right here. Ditloids are word puzzles that can be solved from a series of numbers and abbreviated letters that make a clue. And so your answer could be a phrase, it could be the title of something, or it could just be a basic fact. Okay, so look at this example. 24 H in a D. So H stands for a word and D stands for a word. I want you to think for a second. 24 H in a D. You think you might know what that answer is? So because it's the example, I'm going to tell you what the answer is. The answer to this ditloid is, and I'm in the way. 24 hours in a day. H stands for hours, D stands for day. 24 hours in a day. Okay, so that's how a ditloid works. Next Wednesday, I'm going to have a ditloid for you. And if you're the first person with the correct answer in our classroom stream, you're going to get 5 dojo points. And I want to talk to you for just a second about dojo points, because I am going to run a contest. And I'm going to see in each of my groups who can get the most dojo points by the end of the year. And if you are that person, you are going to be a prize winner. And next week, I'm going to put a survey out for you guys through your Google Classroom. And I'm going to get your feedback and your input on what you want for prizes. Okay? So on that note, I'm going to also remind you, make sure that you leave a comment in your Google Classroom today using our word of the day, prankster, in a sentence, and I'll give you some dojo points today. But remember, you can only use the sentence, that word today, because it's today's word. And then I want you to be working in your online programs if you get the chance. If you are able to work, I'm going to go in each day, and if you're able to do some work in your program that day, more dojo points for you. Okay, so on that note, that's all I've got for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll be talking to you again soon, tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to sign off and say aloha, guys. See you tomorrow.